Many who leave a religion still carry some of the weight of that religion. Teachings, beliefs, practices. You can't undo years, if not decades, of practice, especially if it started from a young age. We can never fully separate from our overculture, and many of us here in the US come from Christian backgrounds. It can feel comfortable to plug and play, supplementing Christian symbols for pagan ones, and supplanting the Christian God with multiple pagan deities. Many panentheists, for example, do this, believing all that is holy, sacred, and spiritual comes from one central source. Monotheism with extra steps. I don't consider my religion to be faith-based. Faith is belief without proof. I have no repeatable, verifiable proof of the spiritual beyond fulfilling emotional need, but I can and have in previous videos quantify the practical application of certain beliefs by applying semiotic and psychological understanding. Faith for the martyr worshippers is an insurance policy. They judge one another for not having enough, for not believing hard enough, so much so that they'll ignore global quarantine for faith points, endangering thousands of lives and being goaded by megachurch pastors to collect faith points, keeping warm cheeks in pews just to line their pockets and justify their own faith points. After all, if they didn't think their God could prevent one lousy flu, they'd be accused of not having enough faith. This is not a requirement of paganism. I do not need to believe in anything, or I could believe in everything. Nobody questions my religion, maybe my type of theism, but whether or not I'm heathen does not hinge on how much I believe, but rather the knowledge and actions I take show others who I am. The point of heathenry isn't to save you from a celestial chess game between good and evil. I don't need you to believe. I don't have to convert you at the edict of my gods. Faith is useless. You cannot gamble on the unverifiable. Know your strengths. Know your weaknesses. Rely on good people. This is what I trust. When something works, it works. The strength of Thor may fill the skies with a clap of thunder. Freya may be passion that makes us love, or the gods may be indifferent to the plights of humanity, dealing with problems far beyond mortal men, battles and difficulties that make them too busy to care for the prayers of every person kneeling at their hearth. Or they may not exist beyond human thought. It doesn't matter. I am the same person regardless. I don't care if some celestial being is watching me. If I was the kind of person whose morality and ethics depended on the watchful eye of the powers that be, I would not be a man of integrity. We are the sum of our actions, not the sum of our beliefs. Skull!